There's a new Famicom Detective Club coming out, and I am so happy. About a week ago, there was this new teaser for a new Nintendo game that seemed dark and mysterious, with some person in a mask looking all scary, and people were thinking it was a survival horror, but turns out it's not. It's Famicom Detective Club, and that's great. I love it. I had already played the second one and a little bit of the first one, the original ones. And then the remakes were announced, and I was really excited during the build up because I thought it was just a new Famicom detective game and didn't realize that they were just going to be remakes. I still haven't played the remakes. I've listened to the music, and the music is still great. The original SNES of The Girl in Back, or I think it's The Girl Who Stands Behind now, is fantastic. It's one of my favorite Nintendo scores. And still haven't played those remakes. I probably should get to them. But for now, I'm just so excited there's a new Famicom Detective Club. And I assume, I know, no, I'm not going to assume, I know that people are going to be mad. They're going to be really hyped for some new IP that was probably a horror game. But no, it's another murder mystery. It's it looks like a murder mystery. It's during some of the peaks of the murder mystery genre. Not quite the peak that it hit during like the Famicom days post the Portapia serial murder case, but murder mysteries are pretty popular right now. It makes sense that it's a murder mystery. I honestly didn't really expect it, but I am so happy that that's the case right now. But I think that the upcoming fan response, where people dislike that it's Famicom Detective Club, are just going to further reveal the fact that what people call Nintendo fans aren't really Nintendo fans. They're really into things that are represented in Smash Bros. Or prominently represented in Smash Bros. Smash Bros tends to represent everything. But if you're not a character or a stage in Smash Bros, then most Nintendo fans just don't know you exist, which I think is really funny. I think a lot of their best work is just all the stuff that you can't really market in a fighting game. And I think the way that Smash Bros. Seems to have sculpted the fan response in Nintendo communities is really fascinating to me. I'd have to do a lot more research to figure out just how that operates. But it seems that just something will appear in Smash, and then suddenly everyone agrees it's a strong part of Nintendo history that everyone agrees on. Like Ice Climbers. Who the fuck gave a shit about Ice Climbers if they weren't in the game? Nobody. No one cares about Ice Climbers. But something like Famicom Detective Club, or really any of the visual novel mystery kind of things, Metal Slater Glory, uh, Last Window, Trace Memory. Why did I say Last Window? It's Hotel Desk. Whatever. All of that stuff just doesn't seem to exist in the public imagination of Nintendo fans. And I think that's really disappointing. I'm really glad that Fire Emblem is a big thing now, but for a long time, just no one knew what Fire Emblem was. And they had these weird, small communities. I was never a part of them, but I love the old Fire Emblem communities because I just go in there and see what this random Japanese only game people enjoyed. And man, looking at old forums for pre Serena's Forest Fire Emblem communities are just really funny. Anyway, looking forward to a new Famicom Detective Club in 2024, 2025. That's great. Who the hell expected that?